felt about that.
In that relationship with her ex, she was manipulated.
The day that I got out of prison, Ken texted my stepmom. And so I told Brian about it. I was open and I'm like, he's sniffing around. I don't think that he has respect for my marriage.
We're just hanging out as
And neither did she, guys. So I'm still getting the updates on what's going on with Gypsy Rose. Now, apparently, sis even had plastic surgery. Like, this is this is exactly what I expected. Anything for attention, right? I guess I didn't expect it as fast, maybe. I mean, is that the words I'm looking for? I don't know. Let me know. But this chick is definitely doing exactly what we saw coming. Okay, that's a fact, because the borderline personality disorder on her is insane. Now, before I go any further, my last video kind of cut off a little fast, and I never got a chance to tell you why I think her ex is insane. So let me repeat myself again. Well, I did say a little bit why I think he's insane. He's insane for being with somebody who unalived their mother and just moves on like everything is okay. Like, I just think it's like I could not really trust this person because they have a very manipulative way about them. And I think, like, I guess he's probably like, well, I know her, so like she wouldn't do that to me. But look what she just did to her so-called husband. She totally walked away from him. She said she'd had enough. She's bored. So I don't know. I just feel like she's just hopping from one story to another. And I just feel like, why get yourself caught up in Gypsy Rose mess? But anyway, why don't we just go ahead and keep watching? This is Sloan, who's breaking it down as well.
friends, that's all it is. And we have not had any intimacy.
Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime.
When is the Lifetime episodes coming out? Okay.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has turned her life upside down in less than 24 hours. She spent 8 years in prison and came out with a husband, but she claims that her husband has been aggressive. He fights Gypsy and calls her names, so she ran away to her ex-fiance Ken. Now they've got matching tattoos, they've been seen hanging out nonstop, and Gypsy is even getting plastic surgery to change up her look. This entire situation is so bizarre that we just need to get into it. So
yeah, Sloan does a good job of putting this stuff together. I like watching Sloan's channel. I like watching Conspiracy. I think we all pretty much watch the same channels, like, our community, our crowd, or whatever. So I want to go ahead and keep going along with that. Like I said, he does do an amazing job. I mean, the guy has 1 million subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, guys, if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We talk about everything here. The difference between me and Sloan or somebody else, and again, mad respect to him, I've been watching him for the longest, is that I do bring more of a psychological assessment to it. Sometimes I'll talk about things in the medical aspect because I do have a nursing background and I've worked in a lot of different areas in nursing, psych being my favorite. And we have a lot of psych when it comes to people like Gypsy Rose or any kind of celebrities, especially reality TV celebrities, right? So yeah. And if you guys like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. But around here, we have a conversation. I welcome dissenting voices. I like it all. I do. And I'm working on by next week, I'm going to have everything set up for memberships so we can get into really, really having deep discussions about these crazy people. But seriously, but more on an intellectual level, but still having fun. We have fun around here, right? Now, like he said, for Gypsy Rose to say, that I just feel like for Gypsy Rose to be saying that her husband is so aggressive and, now she had to move on. To me, it's just kind of weird because I feel like if you're in a relationship that's so bad and so aggressive and all this XYZ, you're just going to want to have some time to yourself. That's how I feel. I mean, y'all let me know. Drop a comment below and let me know. So I just really think a lot of this has to do with attention. And he says, we're going to see what happened in the Lifetime episodes. Again, when are these coming out?
fighting. She's now separated from him. She's gone back to her ex, and there is so much to catch up on Gypsy's love story. Now remember, Ryan was by her side the entire time she did her press tour, promoted her documentary, and spoke about what she had learned while being in prison. Really, she leaned on Ryan during her campaign to prove to America that she had learned her lesson in prison and she deserved to be out. Reports say that sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Gypsy has been telling her family and friends that her estranged husband, Ryan Anderson, had become super argumentative post-prison release and was constantly making her feel like she couldn't do anything right. I mean, Gypsy...
So here's the thing, before he even breaks down his thoughts on that, it's a different dynamic when you two come together. Like, it's not just love letters and everything else. Plus, Gypsy was using him for foundation. Like, we could keep that real, right? Definitely for foundation, definitely for security. Okay, now she got out, and she was still doing her thing. She still needed him and stuff. And it's a lot for him. Think about it. Like, he got thrusted into the media limelight. For her, this is her life. This is her life. Even when she was in jail for that time, we still, like, it still was her life. Like, that doesn't go away from you. You've been performing since you can remember, right? So I think, again, I know that it got boring with him for her, and she's probably like, oh, he's making me feel like I can't do anything, because she wants to get crazy. She wants to, because come on, the internet was like getting tired of her. So then they stopped talking about her, right? But what's worse, not being talked about or being hate watched? People want attention however they get it. And like we know, Chick really went through a lot with her mother when it comes to getting attention. So she can tolerate a lot too.
I mean, Gypsy Rose never had any independence to begin with, so I don't think it's the best idea to get out of prison and to be married with someone living under their roof. But she also was so desperate for love, so I understand why she wanted companionship.
She was desperate for attention and security. Come on, when you come out of jail, it's been all this time, you don't know another life but cameras. You don't. And this guy, I mean, he was happy to be with Gypsy Rose. I'm not going to give her too much grace here, because again, she manipulated somebody to unalive her mother, and she took advantage of this guy, as far as I'm concerned. So there's not much grace from me.
Either way, Gypsy Rose Blanchard reportedly locked herself in a bathroom in Lake Charles, Louisiana. She was frightened, trying to pull herself together as her husband, Ryan Anderson, banged on the door late at night, saying, let me in, he screamed to Gypsy. Gypsy was scared the tension could escalate as, I guess, Ryan Anderson allegedly pounded harder. Gypsy quickly called a relative to pick her up. She knew this was the end of their 2-year marriage. Her friend said, he got in her face and he screamed. I want to note that this source here is her friend and tattoo artist,
And so there you go. The friend got, he got in her face and he screamed. Okay, like, he was reacting. You kicked him out the house, like, he can't get in. I don't think anybody's gonna be like sunshines and roses, like, yay, I'm so excited, I got kicked out the house, it's just a wonderful thing. I highly doubt that's what's gonna happen here. So I don't know what the complaints are about. Like, okay.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank y'all for the support and the nice messages I've been getting from people. I'm at a friend's watching WrestleMania right now. It's great. I need to shave, but I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been great. I'm just living my life, guys. Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime. We're filming a lot, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. If you support me, follow me. I will post more stuff eventually. I'm just hanging in. I just want to say thank y'all to everybody, and God bless.
Okay, back to why these two broke up. Because supposedly Ryan is a jealous man. We're told that one of the major sticking points in Gypsy and Ryan's relationship was his apparent jealousy over her spending time with her dad. That's what sources say Gypsy has been telling people anyway.
But again, So when we go back to, first of all, even what he's saying, like, thank you everybody for your support. I mean, it's not that I support dude, because again, like, I think that you should have known better than to be all up on some chick who, I mean, come on, like, we're too old for this. Like, let's really look at who we're talking about here. This is some chick who has never known who she is. She does not know who she is. I don't care. Oh, but when she was in prison, she did therapy. It is people like Gypsy Rose, even doing therapy is part of the performance. You understand me? Like, where it's like, I'm in therapy, I'm in therapy, I'm in therapy. Like, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do. So I don't, I don't give too much leadway with that. I just don't, I don't fall for nothing with this chick. I don't. And I know somebody's out here like, you're making her the villain. She's the victim of what her mother did. Yes, but that produces a certain kind of person. Gypsy has lived off of attention all her life. And now you just go off and marry this girl in the prison. I mean, I know we all want love. Like, I want love too, guys. But like, we have to be careful, because then things like this happen, and now you in cameras looking weird and talking, sadly, right? And then for her to say, oh, he was just jealous of me and my father's relationship, me seeing my father. I could imagine that she probably was always hanging out with her family. She don't like this guy. You can tell by the way she kisses him. She doesn't like him. So she didn't probably want to be around him. Right? He's not that guy, he's not that sexy guy. I'm not coming for him. I'm just telling you the truth. You can tell when we can't get enough of somebody, like we're not going over our parents' house. Like, are you kidding me? We want to be, especially it's been like years we haven't, man, please. Man, y'all know what I'm saying. Crazy.
Or something. Actually, no, it's a Buddhist symbol for a path to enlightenment and self-awareness. Oh, okay. I thought it was a deer. That's not, I guess that's a wolf, but that's not a deer. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why I thought deer. I guess it's
okay, why he hacking in the I wasn't gonna leave this in here, but like full on hacking on the jaw. All right, I'm not eating. All right. These are wolves, okay? We already know about the tattoo, so we're just gonna kind of move on. Let's move on a little bit. There's just so much to cover.
Just a husky. That's all that it is.
It's an outline. So, like, we didn't want to get, like, the full detail because...
Yeah.
So we just kind of wanted the outline of a husky, and I was, like, scrolling for something that, like, I thought would be pretty.
Wait, this is so random. The tattoo artist who speaks a lot, ma'am speaks a lot. I don't really like her because she's over here, like, saying she's her friend. Really, I think she sat down with her for 1 hour, got the tea, and then ran to the press to tell them. But when the parent places their arms together, the dog face each other. For them, it was even more than their strong bond. It was very personal, says Miss Talks a Lot tattoo artist. It was something that brought them together. Ken has a husky, and Gypsy loves them and wants one. Girl, you just got Pixie, your cute little dog that you left back with your ex-husband. You are not allowed to. No, this is where I draw the line.
Oh my God! So she left the dog back with the ex-husband. You see what I'm saying? This girl is all over the place. Now, the tattoo artist, I feel the same way about Sloan. You know what I'm saying? She probably talked to Gypsy for 2.2 seconds, and now she's like, "Oh yeah, that's my girl. That's my dog." She told me everything. I know all about Gypsy Rose. You know what I mean? Just come here and ask me all the questions, guys. This is such a huge story that I'm gonna end up having to break up this video. There's just no way. Like, this is insane, yo. Sis is just out here just doing whatever. I mean, okay, let me take it back, because again, because I think about the comments when I'm talking. I shouldn't probably do that, but I do, because I know how people get like, okay, she's just living her life. Oh, no. Yo, man, you unalived your mom, bro. You just are just out here, just, you know what? She's gonna just take it all in. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna just take it all in. Extraordinary. So I want to get to the part of the plastic surgery. Let me see.
This is what I can't get over. The fact that Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a new nose. Wow. She posted a picture. She got a nose job, which I would have been scared of surgery after all of that. But
that's very good. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I'm telling you. This girl has no problems, yo. Like, I'm telling you, everything is for attention. What do you mean? I would have been scared of surgery. even though it was a horrible thing what mom did, she's used to it. It's like this whole Jazz Jennings thing. This is why I always bring them two up at the same time, because they both were getting mutilated, all kinds of things, but then they kind of get used to it. It doesn't, Jazz can't handle it as much as this one can. But then again, Jazz is living a whole different kind of narrative too. So that's just another thing, you know what I mean? And this one, she kind of did take out her aggressions. And anyway, I'm not going there. So, but she has no problem she will cut whatever. They did it already before. Like, this is nothing new. This is nothing new at all. So now she got a new nose. Like, this is now her getting surgery for this is reverting right back to what she used to do. You know, and look, I don't care if somebody gets an augmentation or whatever, right? Have fun, right? But she's not thinking about like, oh, I remember when I used to look like this. My mommy hurt me. Gone.
If she wanted to get her nose done, I got my nose done like 10 years ago, and I don't regret it at all. So go ahead and do your thing, Gypsy. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has officially changed her look. She underwent plastic surgery on Friday, and we have the first pictures. Wow, she went under plastic surgery yesterday. I'm filming this Saturday night, but photos post-procedure show Gypsy hanging out at home with bandages wrapping up her new nose. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Gypsy went under a combination of rhinoplasty and septoplasty, which, okay, if it's...
Now, we already know she has the new nose. I don't even care about that, because like, whatever, right? What I want to put your attention to, I'm trying to see. You're not going to be able to really see it here, but Gypsy still has the teeth, the metal teeth, right? And I was talking about this in my last video, right? Forget the nose. Like, Gypsy's going to have a new nose. That's nothing. That's child's play for Gypsy Rose, okay? So, but the thing is, I said, if Gypsy don't get rid of those metal teeth in her mouth, it is, again, for attention, so people can remember what her mother did to her. So when we get ready to make these videos like I am now, talking about it in reality, people will remember, and they'll look at her teeth and be like, I mean, but I don't want to be too mean because, you know, Gypsy did have a hard time and woo, woo, woo. That's what the teeth is still there for. That's how these people work. That's how they work on you. This is borderline personality disorder at high levels. Allegedly, in my opinion. Before y'all start writing people like, she's diagnosing. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But why not get rid of the metal teeth? It's 2024. I don't think your jaw is going to fall off if you just go ahead and get rid of the metal teeth. But you want us to remember so we don't give you a hard time. I already know how this works. Over it. Moving on. This chick is crazy, and we're not done with her yet. We're still going to be breaking it down. Absolutely extraordinary. See you guys at the next one. Bye.